If you feel like you're a piece of shit, if you feel like you're a terrible person, if you feel like you just keep making things worse for everyone and everything in your life, just know that you're definitely not alone. That there are definitely people who relate to how you're feeling, and I'm definitely someone who relates to this feeling as well. Someone who feels that when they take action, it just makes things worse or bad. And just want to point out that this is a very obviously non-productive mindset, and that it's often not very reflective of reality, but it can seem to be reflective of reality when we do have a string of actions that hurt other people or that make situations worse, or we keep making mistakes that we cannot forgive ourselves for. And the quickest solution to that, I believe, that feeling of just making things worse or not being a good person, is that it's okay if you don't believe you're a good person. It's okay if you still struggle to see yourself as good. I think that the more important thing is to focus on doing good. What is the kindest thing I can do for somebody today? Even if it's a random stranger, it doesn't have to be anybody you're actually associated with. It could just be a random person on the street. If you see someone struggling to bring their groceries into their apartment building, if you see someone running late to something. I don't really have another good example. But yeah, if you just see someone in your ordinary life, maybe struggling to get the door to their apartment open, or, just situations where you see yourself able to help somebody. Maybe they drop something, maybe they drop their wallet, they drop their phone, they can't reach something on a shelf. I think having those moments where you say, okay, I'm gonna help this person, I'm going to do something nice for them, I think it can be, obviously it's not going to reframe your whole thought process, but I think situations like this can be super helpful because they give us an opportunity to first stack wins and say, okay, I objectively just helped someone else. I objectively, made someone's day maybe 1% better just by that action. So it's good in that regard. It helps your self-esteem, but it also keeps the focus on the external world in terms of actual actions and doing things. Because when we're caught up in this internal battle, these internal, spirals of negative thoughts, it's so easy to get caught up in everything that is immaterial or that is, not physical. And well, I think obviously that's important. It's, we can just get so bogged down in the past and things we've done, whereas when we focus on our actions today, it can be a good reminder on how, our thoughts are not the objective reality. And it also ensures that, we actually are achieving the most good, because even if we think we're not a good person, even if we think we're a bad person, then as long as we focus on doing good, then I think that's more important than us believing ourselves to be good people. So this topic is a little bit confusing. It's a bit inspired by a video I saw or an interview that David Cornsweet gave on the newest Superman, where he kind of talks about a similar concept. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, so this video might be hella confusing, but I just wanted to, I guess, communicate that if you think that you are someone who is not a good person, or is only making things worse, but you really want to be, is that, yeah, the best thing you can do is just focus on the kindest thing, the kindest actions that you can take today, focusing on helping at least one person. And I think that's the best way to at least start to make things a bit better. So that's all I want to say in this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next one. Peace.